Oh, look at this. This is so beautiful. And this is exactly the color of the east coast of Taiwan. This is the color of Taitung. This is also my color, Heidi's color. I'm looking for some manzar and some birds. It's better to look at it this way so I don't distract them because they're extremely shy. This is my studio, like by the mountain. I work mainly here. At the same time, I can still kind of overlook the outside. You know, if I'm bored or anything, I can take a look and then to check out things, check out if there are any animals wandering around and take a look at them. Hi, my name is Heidi. I was born in Hong Kong and I grew up in Canada. I studied painting, art all through my life. After studying art, I have spent a few years backpacking, traveling to different parts of the world, more like an ancient part of the world, which I'm more interested in, the indigenous culture, like the Mexico, Tibet. When I was living in New York back in 2003, my friend has invited me to Taiwan because they were making a film at that time. At that time, I was quite stressful living in New York as an artist and as just surviving, and it's not easy. And it's also kind of like really start wondering, like, is this what I want to become? Like, stay in the city. And I was quite stuck at that time and then physically unwell. And then my friend invited me to the East Coast. I remember quite well when I arrived to the train station, it was like, whoa, it's like, I think I was the only one person who got out of the train, like to Taitung Station. So that was like, oh, what? And then, well, of course, it was pitch dark at that time, so I didn't see anything. But the next morning when I woke up, I was really amazed by, whoa, I'm so close to the Pacific Ocean. And that time I really feel there was a calling. Perhaps I can stay here and spend some time painting. So here I am. I think definitely Taitung have chosen me to stay here. We're here at the Chang-bin area. This is the traditional fishery area for the Amis Pangcah people. Can you feel the ocean right there? It's like shimmering. You can imagine there'll be a lot of sea urchin living there. And I guess that's where most of my inspiration comes from, the Pacific Ocean. And then living with the Indigenous, I learned a lot from them. I like to, especially looking at all these volcanic rocks. In my paintings, I really enjoy capturing the energy of these rocks. Each season, they have different feelings. Sometimes they will grow these seaweeds all over them. Sometimes they'll be all bald, and sometimes there'll be all these little creatures crawling all over it. It's fun to look at them, and I like to spend time here. It looks like a monkey skeleton. And by looking at the teeth, looks like it's a young one. We found all these different types of things by the ocean all the time. I'm gonna bring it home. That got washed up from the ocean. You don't know how long it's been on the ocean, on the beach, but once they're in the water, they have this special smell. I think the smell also connects with my artwork. So I'm not only an artist, I'm also an art collector from the ocean. By collecting them, I feel like I can always look at them and then to say thank you to them, to appreciate their lives, exchanges, the life energy. Big trevally, TG, is a big treasure if you fish these guys. These bones are from Orchid Island, from my good friend Chang, because he's a fish hunter and also a canoe maker. So when we go to the ceremony, he sometimes will bring me some bones. And then traditionally in Tao tradition, they would put big TG bone like right in front of the house as if it's like an altar. During canoe ceremony, they will also like to show them and then they'll bring it out. I just like to gather them and then look at them because it's always something interesting to look at. You know, you find beauties in nature all the time. When I see these fishes, I want to capture their spirits within my paintings, not only just the look of it. It's quite challenging sometimes, but I think that is the connection between me and the subject itself. You get to spend time what you want to paint. And you observe them, spend time with it, and then the colors, layers by layers, very thinly, I like to use. A very intimate feeling of me and the ocean when I dive in. I love spending time with my friends, going to snorkeling or seashell gatherings. Once you dive in, all your troubles would just kind of fade away, or the ocean just cleanses you like that. If you never heard of Taitung or you don't quite know about Taiwan, so follow me. Taitung Blue is multiple colors of blue gathering up together, layering, shimmering together and become this blue. So it's many, many different types of blue layerings together, becoming into one blue. It just feels so nice to be in the water and then to be with good friends hanging out in the water. Just like it's an amazing time. I love it. Yeah. Yeah. 今天的状态 That's the painting. That's the painting. That's the painting in your studio, right? Yeah. But it's actually my first time of this. It's like huge. Today, good day. I love you. What nature will offers you this time, we have to be quite humble about that and let the ocean guide us to see where we can gather these shells today. And we thank you to the ocean. Live by the nature is quite challenging, honestly, but be in nature once in a while. And I think as a human being, we all need to do that because we are part of nature. And when we get to nature, we just feel ourselves. Many, many stimulations, in the city. But here it's just like you got to find your own way to observe what's interesting because you have to look for it. Are you guys jealous? Type of style to me is kind of quite organic, a process. Like every day we wake up, we look at the ocean, observing our nature, observing people, observing our food even, because all these, it will become our nutrition energy. And then through the artists, and then we use this to draw into our painting. And this exhibition that I'm preparing right now, the title is called Nimbus on Our Skin. Nimbus to me is like these magical moments that created by nature, created by different sorts of colors. Just like right now, the lighting right now is gorgeous. Ocean is like just shimmering with thousands of lights, reflections from the clouds, from the sky. It's really, really subtle, but it's there. You just need to discover on your own.
每个季节观赏的东西都有点不一样。我们需要用五感去感觉这一片云，或是现在这个海域的那个流动的感觉，感觉这个风，感觉这些植物，感觉这个气味。也是因为这样啦，我是画家，不是说话的画，是绘画的画。我要把这种状态跟感觉，透过绘画画出来吧。创作就好像长出来那样，就像植物，需要给它一点时间，要给它一点养分。画累了就去海边走走，有感觉了又可以继续，再把这些大自然的感觉转化成作品的一部分。Just so amazing. Nature is just like always have so much surprise. It's always surprise you. Just need to open your heart, I guess. This is the color of Taitung. This is also my color, Heidi's color.